Hello guys, today I'm doing a video about my New Year's goals. I'm calling them goals because they're not resolutions. These are things that I want to achieve in 2020 and in the decade of the 2020s. Obviously I haven't completed all my goals that I want to accomplish in the decade, but I think I've completed at least all the goals I want to do in 2020. I know that there's one that I haven't written down, but I have thought about it, but I haven't written it down, so obviously I forgot about it. I'm using my computer, obviously, because I can't remember them all. First, to make a goal, it has to use the acronym SMART. That has been proven to make your goals more achievable if you use the acronym SMART. The S stands for specific. Make it as specific as possible, but not too specific. Make it measurable by time or amount, I guess. And achievable is the A. Relevant and time bound. If you don't give it a time limit, you're never going to do it. Like if you give it 2 months, you might be able to achieve it. Obviously none of these really have that because I haven't done that part of the goals. I have 7 categories for my goals. We have career goals, financial goals, personal development goals, spiritual and religious goals, educational goals, relationship goals, and physical and health goals. For my career goals, I don't really have a career yet, obviously, but there are things that I can do to improve my chance to get a good career. My career goals are to, starting in June, I'm going to work hard in my clinicals. Well, actually, no, it would be like October or something, but I'm going to work hard in my clinicals to improve my ultrasound skills so that I am more hireable when that time comes. I'm going to be dedicated and actually work on learning those skills that I will need in the career field. And I want to go on a mission trip, a medical mission trip, to put that on my resume to make me, once again, more hireable. If I go on a mission trip, it will help me to interact with different people that I might not interact with on a daily basis. And I think that would be really good for me. Personally, as a introverted person, quiet person, that would be really good for me to open myself up. My financial goals, they're pretty big, but I think I can do them. My financial goals, if I have a job the whole year. But anyways, my financial goals are to save $8,000 in my savings account. Right now I have about $3,000, so I need to save about $5,000 or more. Probably more, actually. Yeah. And then I want to start investing, either in a IRA account or 401k. I've been thinking about this since I was 17, and it's been a couple years, so I think I might as well just jump on the train and just do it. It's better to start now rather than later, and yeah, even if I invest just a couple dollars a month, it'll be worth it in the end. And also I want to start budgeting. Oh, there's the noon bell. Yeah, I need to start budgeting because I do have income now, and it's quite a lot. It's about, well, December is about $500, which is not a lot if we're being quite severely honest, but I do need to start budgeting that because I've realized that my money is kind of out of control. Yes, I do save most of it, but my spending habits are kind of out of control if we're being quite honest. Now, they're not as bad as some people, but I could be better at it. So I want to start budgeting this year and learn where my money's going. My personal development goals are to improve my time management skills. With working in school, this has always been one of my fears. Because I was in high school, the last time I had a job and had to do school, I wasn't good at time management, and I didn't actually get stressed out. I was just lazy back in high school, so I'm kind of scared. So I haven't had a job with college up until this point, and I'm kind of scared for my time management skills with work and school. But, however, we are going to be on top of it because we only have school 2 days a week, so that leaves us 5 other days to do homework, and 3 of those days will be working. So I should be able to do it, theoretically. But that is one of my goals, is to work on time management skills and to have it down pat. But yes. Also, my other personal development skills is also to manage YouTube and upload videos on a regular basis, and not have them being boring vlog videos, like they usually were. And as you've noticed, I've done like 2 sit-down videos already. I feel like I'm already getting control over YouTube with doing sit-down videos, so this might be a new thing where I do sit-down videos. So I hope you enjoy that, and yeah, so that's one of my goals, is to do a regular basis, and I want to do once a week and at least 2 times a month. So that could be 2 videos a month or 4 videos a month, maybe even more, who knows, but that's really just my bare minimum goal for this year, to achieve that. And I want to be, my personal development and growth goals are to, I want to be able to conversate with random strangers better, and hold conversations better with people, and get to know people. I'm really bad at that because, I mean, I'm not bad at it, but like, I don't talk, and there's a lot of awkward silences and stuff, and I kind of just want to get past that and like grow so that I'm able to make deeper friendships and make better connections with people that could potentially help me out when I graduate college. So, and then my last personal growth goal is to hold eye contact with people and look people in their eyes. I'm not really good at that, but I need to become good at that because sometimes it can be questionable to people if you can't hold contact with them. They think you're sketchy, and up to no good. So I definitely want to become better at that before this year is over. My spiritual and religious goals are related to church and the Bible mostly, because I just want to become deeper in my faith, even though I've done that last year and the year before that. Like August 2018 to, August 2018 to August 2019, I went to church every Sunday, which was amazing. It was pretty good, but near the end I kind of got, burnt out about going to church every Sunday, even though that was my choice, my personal choice. I just kind of got burnt out and didn't enjoy going because it was just the same old stuff, and I didn't like that. My goal this year, which would probably start in August, probably because that's when this thing starts, I want to become involved in my church at home, and I want to do that through being a leader, a table leader, or class leader at team, which is like the pre-K through 12th grade Wednesday night get-together thing. I don't know how to explain it, but that's our church's thing, and I want to become a table leader for the dinner or a teacher, which I probably should do a table leader first so that I can learn how to have control over the kids. Control, I use that term loosely, but like be able to know how to like wrangle them and keep them together. But yeah, I want to do that, and then either I want to do Sunday school teacher also, because I don't know, I think I should get used to kids, considering I want to do pediatric ultrasound. And I think that would just be good for me, to be able to learn how to interact with kids. And I mean, I know how to interact with kids, but like, in a teaching manner, and have fun with them and whatnot, And my second spiritual religious goal is to read the Bible on a consistent basis, not a constant. I want to read the Bible on a consistent basis, and obviously, I'm making excuses right now, but like I don't have a Bible in my room right now. But I need to go get that at home, and yeah, I need to read it at least like once or twice a week. That'd be a good start. And I don't have this written down, but another spiritual goal I have is to be okay with what God's plan is for me. I know last year was good, but there was times that like I doubted God and like didn't know what he was doing with my life, and I want to, in 2020, I want to have more trust in him that he knows what he's doing, because he really truly does know what he's doing with our lives, and I want to trust in him more, and believe that everything that he is doing, no matter how good or how bad it is, that it's all going to work out, and it's all going to be for the better of my life. My educational goals are to, these are going to be hard, but I'm going to get A's and high B's in my spring and summer semester. These last couple semesters, like, my grades have really been low, and like they haven't been the best that they could be. Like, if I would have tried harder, I could have gotten all A's, really, if we think about it. And this last semester in anatomy, I really could have got a B if I really, really tried at the beginning. And, I just want to try hard this semester and get A's and high B's this semester and in the summer, just so that I can protect my GPA. Yes, and I need an A in physics. I need to get an A in physics for sure. My other goal for educational goals is to study efficiently. I figured out that if I study in like 10-minute, well, like not 10-minute, but like 30-minute things and then take like 10-minute breaks, I do better that way, and I study more efficiently in the 30 minutes than I do if I study for an hour. But obviously, if I'm studying good for 30 minutes and I want to keep going, I'm going to keep going and finish whatever I'm finishing. And finish things in small tasks, you know? And also, you could say that time management would go into educational goals, and then those career goals could also go in my career goal and my educational goals for this year too, because they are part of my education, obviously. My relationship goals, these are pretty important. Last year, my word was intentionality. Be intentional with people. So I was intentional with my relationship with my family and my cousins. Not really my immediate family, but like my cousins and stuff. I went to go see them a lot. My cousins, my aunt. I went to go see them quite a bit last year. So I was intentional in that relationship with them and the time that I spent with them, but not really with my immediate family. So this year, my relationship goals is to have a better relationship with my family. Honestly, the more days that I spend there, like the more frustrated I get with them, because I just cannot stand the way that some of them act and how they interact with each other and how we don't interact with each other in a healthy way, So I'm gonna work on that, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm moving back home in May, so I'm gonna have to have a good relationship. Let's get into just like high school. My second relationship goal is to spend more time with my siblings, individually and without my parents being there, because truly we have never ever spent good quality time with each other. Our parents have always been there. It's always been all of us together. It's never been just us one-on-one or just us three. And I really want to spend time with my siblings because I truly, honestly don't know them. And I would love to know them and to know who they are before we all move on with life, before we all graduate college or whatever we're doing with our life. And I would love to know who they are before that all occurs. Because once I graduate, I won't be around a lot because obviously I'll be working and I'm probably going to be in a different state. So it'd be great to know who they are. Hopefully they're down for that. They probably won't be, but maybe we can make it happen. Like, I haven't known my sister since, I haven't really seen her a lot since, I was in 7th grade? 6th grade? Yeah, 6th grade. I haven't really known her, to be honest. She's always out with her friends and whatnot. And then this is a really good goal that actually might happen. This is actually one of my goals, is to have a short-term, non-serious relationship. I've never been in a relationship, casual or serious, so this is a good place to start by having a non-serious, short-term relationship, I think. And this might actually happen because I did go on a date with a guy that I went on a date with before back in May. I don't know if you remember that. I probably didn't say anything about that, but yeah, so we went on a date the other day, and that was fun, and I guess I'm open to giving him another shot. So we might actually be going somewhere with this, folks. So stay tuned for that. But yes, I want to have a short-term, non-serious relationship this year, and hopefully I can do that. My physical and health goals. So in 2019, the beginning, I exercised regularly. Like, up until May, I exercised regularly, obviously because I had a class, but I exercised my freshman year quite frequently, and that was really good. I felt good, and I would just go work out every time I was feeling sad, depressed, and whatnot. But this year, ever since I moved into these apartments, I just haven't worked out a lot, and it kind of sucks, but I'm not gaining a lot of weight, but it's just I don't feel as good as I could, So my goals are to work out regularly, which is 3 times a week. So I feel like I'm going to do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hopefully. I want to start weightlifting because I know that can get your whole body in shape, because it uses most muscles that, if you're running, you're not using other muscles, but when you're weightlifting, you have to use more muscles to balance yourself, and that strengthens your core and your arms on. I'm talking about this like I know everything about weightlifting. No, this is just the things I've heard. So I want to do that because I don't know. I need to get my arms in shape and I'll look good. So I want to run 3 miles a week. And then in this quotation part, it says increase by 1 mile per week each month. So by the end, I guess I will be running 12 miles a week, which is 4 miles each time I run. And then one of my goals is to run 2 5Ks this year, which I think will obviously be like the Memorial 5K if I sign up for that early enough, but it's so expensive and I don't want to spend that much money on it, but who knows. And I'm probably going to do a Thanksgiving one again because that was pretty good and wasn't too bad if I'm being honest. Now on to decade goals that I have for the 2020s. They're actually pretty good, honestly. They're obviously not entirely done, and I don't have all of my decade goals on here, but I think you can assume from what I'm going to say about what I want in this decade. So I want to hike the Appalachian Trail fully, and it doesn't have to be at one time to hike it fully because that takes about 6 months, and obviously I don't have that time. So I think I might try to do like little sections of it each year, we'll see if that works. This decade I want to travel to all 50 states, and obviously if I want to do that, that's 5 states a year, or like 10 in 1 year and then 2 a year. But either way, I want to travel to all 50 states because I haven't really traveled anywhere in my first 19 and a half years of life. In my 19 years and 11 months, I have not traveled that much. And then, in this decade, I want to travel often. Obviously, I will have the financial means to do that because I'm not planning on having kids until later in the decade, but we'll get to that. I want to travel often, be adventurous, be charitable. I don't want to be afraid to be of help to someone. So I want to help someone, and I don't want to be afraid to help them if they need it. Because I want to be a generous person and, do good in the world. So if I have the money and the means to help someone, I want to do that. I want to buy a house in this decade, or build a house, either way. Whenever that may be. I might be buying a couple houses. Who knows? Stay tuned for that. I want to buy a car. Obviously, I'll probably buy several cars this decade. But my first car that I want to buy myself is a Jeep Grand Cherokee because I really like those and they look real nice. And I think it'll be good to have that. Or I want to buy a Subaru Outback, which will probably be more fuel efficient, if we're being honest. And will save me more money on gas. But, I don't know. I want a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Okay, so then, more serious goals right here. I want to get married to a great man that is nice and loving and treats me well and is a fun-loving guy that doesn't have too many anger issues. I obviously know what I want, but I don't know how to say it condensed in this video. But you get the gist, right? I want a good man. And then I want to, at least by the end of the decade, I want to have 2 kids. So if I want to have my first kid when I'm 27, that means the second kid would be born in 29. And that's the nice thing about being born in 2000 is you just know what year you're going to have your kid if you know what age you want to have. So 27 and 29. 27, 27, 29. Or 30. So 30 is the end of the decade. So, yeah. And then, obviously, this is a goal that I want, which I think I will be able to achieve. It is to have a steady, satisfying career that I'm happy to go to every day. I've learned from my parents that they do not like their jobs, and I know I'm going to love my career and love wherever I go because that's just what I like doing. I like working and shit, and people just don't get on my nerves too much. I don't let it get to me that much, and so I think I will have a good career. Steady, satisfying career that has good financial payout and whatnot, and I think I will be good. Those are my goals for 2020 and for this decade in the 2020s, and I can't wait to see which ones I achieve and which ones I need to work harder to achieve. But stay along for the ride. Let's see what we can achieve this year. Bye. Thanks for watching.